I'm losing my voice. I have to save my voice. And he said that so many people were showing up, and he'd have to talk so loud for everyone to hear because, you know, the things we take for granted, like a PA system, they don't have anything like that there. So somebody had donated some equipment to us that was extra, right? And then what happened, Fritz?
We threw in a couple other things.
We threw in, a couple other things.
Some microphones.
An
iPad.
A tablet,
Or a tablet.
A tablet so they could take pictures.
Did you throw in a Bible or two?
Yes, of course.
And a Jesus shirt?
And some Jesus T-shirts from Trucker JD.
Trucker JD. Gotta love them.
Yeah, and so we shipped it off to Kenya.
And I think the devil tried to hold it up over there in customs and tried to charge him an arm and a leg, but I think they were able to. How did we get that resolved, Trish? Were able to raise the money, or were they?
I was so distraught because we had actually paid $100 to have this equipment shipped over, and once it was received on his end, basically customs said we need another $150 in fees, or we're going to return it. Now, if they had returned it, we would have lost the $100 we put into it.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't have gotten the equipment, and, you know, that would have been the end of it. But I basically put a cry out on Facebook, and one of our former guests contacted me and said, "Did you get the $150 yet?" And I said, "No." And they said, "Well, God told me to give you $150 to get that package shipped over to them." And I said, "Well, they actually have raised $50 on their own, so they only need $100. She said, "No, God told me $150. I'm giving you $150. She said, "Tell them to take that $50 and put it towards something else." So they took that and put it towards their rent for their church for the month. So God came through on that one.
I forgot about that somebody stepped up and blessed us with the money to get it done.
Yes.
That's just fantastic
Right.
when I think about that.
So we love those encouraging words through either Facebook or our own blog site on God Stories Radio or
you
Twitter.
can email us at godstoriesradio@gmail.com. If you have a testimony, we actually have a phone line. I don't know if we have the phone box still working, but we do have a phone line.
Yes, we do.
It's working.
It's working? Okay.
It's makeshift working right now. It's I'm getting a green light on it, but we'd have to see. So
yeah, but we could schedule you to tell your testimony on God Stories Radio. Just get in touch with us. You can put in the subject line testimony and send it to godstoriesradio@gmail.com.
And we will get back to you right away.
Right
I want to
away.
just take a minute or two and recognize Dr. Matt Karcher from Celebration Chiropractic. And I just received a letter for him. Mikey went there a few times, and he was blessed to get some treatment.
And he came and gave his testimony.
He did. He came and gave his testimony. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but
just a few back.
Yeah, just a few back. And it's called Hands to Heal. Hands. I can't remember, but you will love it. But anyway, I started out a treatment at their clinic, and it's pretty upscale. Not a place where you would find me usually.
Celebration is not the shabby place.
No. No. So
Celebration, Florida.
That's right. So anyway, I flat up told them I went for a couple of treatments, and I said I love it. I'd love to have the treatment, but I can't afford it.
Right.
So I got a letter from him today, and he said I didn't let costs get in the way to treat Mikey, so I'm going to do the same for you. But anyway, they worked out they cut the treatment basically in half, and they also cut the payments down to like a quarter. So what was going to cost close to $3,000 will be about $1,600. So
It's more doable.
That's more doable, yeah, when you break that up into payments. That'll be...
Very doable.
Oh,
yeah.
man, I so need it so bad. I've got a bad scoliosis of the spine, and they really educate you there. They do more than just, crunch on your back. They really educate you about what's going on. So, Mikey, you've been quiet over there. What's going on?
Just listening to you guys.
Well, we could talk all night,
I know.
All night long.
I just want to say shout out to everybody involved with God Stories Radio. We didn't have a guest tonight, and that's okay.
Well, we did.
We did, and then we didn't. We did, then we didn't, then we did, then we didn't.
We had the electronic issue.
Yeah.
Well, when two or more are gathered, he's in the midst, and Jesus said he would come, and he would, never leave us or forsake us.
All right. She's willing to try it again down, in a few weeks. So
yeah, we can't wait to have her. And
Melissa, yes.
Brack, is it?
Yes.
Brack, that's correct.
She's a radio talent as well.
She is. She does voiceovers.
Professional voiceovers, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you need a Spanish voiceover, give us a shout. We'll get in touch with her and get it done for you.
Yeah, we can do full-on production. If you have a business and you need a professional-sounding outgoing message, or if you need any type of commercial work done, we have a full-on studio. And we can hook it up. Yeah.
Till tonight. So be in prayer for us, please. I'm going to have to replace some of that equipment, and it'll be costly. But, where it's God's will, it's God's bill. And, He'll take care of us.
He'll see us through.
Yes, He will, because by next week I'm going to be chomping at the bit to have a guest in here.
Well, we had one of our past guests told me about this website. I won't say the website, but a website she turned me on to, and I've been doing voiceover work on that. And so whatever funding I can help to fund God Stories Radio, count me in. So
yeah, guys, we're not afraid to work. We're not begging for money. We, if you want to put us to work, we'll do it. We'll earn it.
Yeah, if you have like a church, and I don't know, the church we go to is rather large. There's probably 4,000 people that go there, 5,000, I'm not sure, but they have what they call video roll-ins, where before the pastor comes out, they show videos and they have voiceovers, and you could even, heaven forbid you have a death in the family, and you want to put together a presentation of their celebration of life. We can do voiceovers to go along with the presentation that you could show at their celebration of life. I'm just, there's so many different avenues that
we would love to be a blessing to you. That's
and we do
sure.
it on a donation basis.
Yeah, donation basis, whatever you feel it's worth.
Yeah.
We would love to do it for you. So, Mikey, you got a scripture over there or something? We can.
There. Can you look up that email from January 11th? I'm pretty sure it's January 11th because that's when I found one of the responses. But then my phone died. There's a shocker. I should have brought my pocket juice. At least for the show, I try to keep it charged on Thursdays. Particularly. Oh, I should give out some shout-outs. James Crew, is he from Facebook?
Facebook likes, yes.
Yes. Thanks, James Crew. Thanks for listening to God Stories Radio. Also, Eli Perez. Hello, Eli. Thank you for liking us also on Facebook.
Thank you, Eli.
Thank you, Eli.
You can find us
and James
at God Stories Radio on Facebook, or on Twitter. We're at God Stories Radio.
Yeah, you can tweet us.
Yes. Tweet us. Tweet us.
I did find that email.
Fantastic.
From Claudia.
Yes, let's only use first names.
Okay, it's from Claudia, and she wrote in and she said, "Hi, I just wanted to say I'm glad you guys are on iHeartRadio. I'm in a very dark place in my life that is hard to get out sometimes. I think it's best to be dead than alive. I've been through so much in my life. I never had the Lord in my heart, and to be honest, that's what I want. I want to feel saved. I want to feel loved. I want my life to change. I'm not playing victim. I hope he makes it to my heart and takes away the pain and bad things in my path in life. Because I can't go on like this, I am 27. Let's just say I'm stuck in a hole you can't get out of. I never read the Bible, but I found you, and I fell in love with your show. You're different from others because I'm listening to you guys. And ask for prayers. I need God. My tears cut my heart from the pain I don't want to feel. And I know forgiveness is a way to move forward. Hope I get to that place also. I miss my dad. I haven't seen him in 15 years. It makes me sad. But anyways, I love your show. Put more on iHeartRadio. If you get too tired from getting up early to the studio, then do it at home. she doesn't realize we do it at my home.
It is in your home.
We need a studio.
Right.
We actually, that's something that we didn't mention.
But she says, much love from California, so and Happy New Year. So we want to wish you a Happy New Year too, Claudia.
Thank you.
We're so thankful for our California listeners out there.
And hope you find that place in your heart.
And we are here for you, Claudia, and you continue to write and give us updates because we are praying for you. There's a lot of people praying for you, I promise.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're here to encourage and lift you up and give you hope.
Yeah, we wrote her a lengthy email response back, too.
Yes, we did. Mm-hmm. So
I was going to say that what people don't realize, too, is that Fritz lives here with his daughter, and she lost her mother a few years ago. 4 years ago? Is that about right?
Yeah, a little over.
A little over 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it's just Fritz and Aubrey that live here. And they actually have given up their living room for God Stories Radio, because that is where we record God Stories Radio. Our studio is actually in their living room. So,
and that's one big reason why we're asking for prayer for a home for God Stories Radio.
Yeah, because they can't, kick back and chill out and watch TV in their living room, because there's all this equipment and there's a whole setup up in here.
So join us in prayer for that, please.
Yes, please. And we just love and appreciate each and every one of you. Continue, please, to write us and let us know, encourage us so we can encourage you back. Like us on Facebook. Just thank you so much for letting us know that you're listening and that we're making a difference.
Yeah, we see that people download. There's what did you say, almost 10,000 downloads?
Yep, we're just shy of it.
And then another 5,000 on iHeartRadio. So we know that there's listeners. We know people are downloading and listening. But so few actually reach out to us. So those that have,
and we've
thank
been asking,
you.
yes, we have been asking almost from the beginning. And then just recently, in the last few months, we have been actually getting these encouragement pieces of email.
It's fantastic.
I tell you, it just brings me to tears.
It does.
If the last year and a half, almost 2 years, is just for Claudia, it was worth it.
There you go.
Right.
And for Dave and just everybody.
And Samantha.
And everybody that's written us and liked us on Facebook. Can't appreciate you guys enough. So, well, listen, thanks for hanging out with us for the last 50 minutes, and we have loved talking with you, and hopefully we said something tonight that blessed you. I wish we could name everybody, but thank you for all the countries that listen. We are just so appreciative going into this next year. God is just a big God, and we can't wait to see what he's going to do. So
can't wait.
Yeah, and if you have some prayers,
send them our way.
Send them our way. GodStoriesRadio@gmail.com. If you have a testimony, contact us. We will set up your testimony. We're booking right now for March?
March.
Yep. So get in touch with us.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up for session 72. I'm Fritz.
I'm Mike.
And I'm